Hello people, welcome back to the process. It's day 7 and it's a rest day. I'm not planning to do much today. There's nothing, no checklists, and I'm just letting the day move in its own pace and just chilling today. So I'm here. I think most of you guys, those who are watching, you guys must be familiar with this place. You should remember this, you might remember this tree, this place. And it's such a boring day. It's a boring, plus, there are certain things going on my mind which is kind of bothering me, and that's the main reason why I am here right now. Just want to clear up my mind and move on with the rest of the day, because as far as I remember, ever since I woke up this morning, I'm stuck, and I know that feeling of being stuck. So I knew at that moment I was like, okay, it's okay to be stuck, it's okay to feel whatever I'm feeling, and rather than resisting the feeling, it's better to feel it. So I sat down with all the feelings and all the emotions that was going through my head, my body, and I decided to let it out when I reach here in this place, because this place is, I don't know, for some reason this is my I think everybody has that place or something or someone who makes them feel like they don't have to rush anymore, they don't have to think about it too much once they are in that place or with that somebody. So for me, it's this place. I actually love to talk, right? I love to talk, but in everybody's life, I feel like there are days when you have people with whom you can share things with, and there are certain times when there's no fucking one there beside you to give you some company, and you could just share whatever thoughts or emotions or feelings that you're feeling. You could just share it with them. So the best thing I'm just realizing, the best thing that I did by starting this YouTube channel is that in days like these, I don't have to look for anyone, I don't have to look for someone to give me some company, and so that I could just express my feelings or share things that I'm going through. So once I started this, now I don't need nobody, this right here, the camera is enough for me for now. I can express, I can talk. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this, but I can just let it out, thinking that people are going to watch. And it's a great feeling, although when I look at the views in my videos I'm not trying to complain, it's like 3 views, 4 views, but that's a lot for me, because I haven't revealed this channel to like a lot of people, like people I know. Very few people know about my channel, and even they sometimes they don't watch it, right? And or this 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 views is coming from like these are like random people like you, maybe, if you're watching this. So it makes me feel great, like even at least a few people are watching it, and I see the watch time and all, and some of the people, those who clicked in my video, they've watched it, like completely, some videos. And that's the main reason I don't feel like giving up. I don't feel like giving up. I just want to keep going. And the fact that it's just approximately like 10-15 views, sometimes 3-4, but the fact that I see myself, I see a vision that a lot of people are watching my video. I see it. I can see, not now, not right now, but in the future. I know, and I can see that quite a lot of people are going to watch my videos. So that makes me feel good, and at the same time it gives me this drive, it motivates me to keep on uploading every single day. And despite the fact that some days it feels like a chore, and some days it just feels like it's a part of my life. And I'm having fun. The best part for me, the highlight of my day, is bringing Yuki here, coming out here for a walk with her and spending time with her, seeing her grow. It's crazy how fast they grow, like these dogs. And they are the most, like it is true that dogs are a man's best friend. I think I yapped quite a lot for now. I'll see you guys again in the next clip. Stick with me. Okay. The best thing that you can ever do, if you feel stuck, if you feel like, if you feel like you are there in a certain place and you just not able to move forward, at these times, these kind of moments, everyone has these kind of moments in their lives, and I wish I realized this way earlier, but it is never too late. And what I'm trying to say is that the best thing that you can do for yourself when you feel like you're stuck is to sit with yourself, sit with your feelings, feel it. And the best thing, even if it's for the first time, or if you've done this thing for a couple of times, or you do it regularly, the best thing you can do is meditate. It's the most powerful form of feeling what you're feeling, like within yourself. It's hard to explain, but because like it's really hard to explain, but to me, but I can see one thing which just happened to me, which I had never experienced in my life. You know, the amount of times I've meditated, I won't say a lot, but yeah, a couple of times. But today, okay, let me ask you a question. If you are someone, if you're watching this and if you're someone who meditates, have you ever been in the moment, like so deep in that moment, sitting with yourself, seeing all the possibilities that your future holds, and you get overwhelmed? My eyes were shut. I was seeing nothing. I was feeling so much. The only thing I felt was tears running down my cheeks. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Let me come back to you guys again. And like I said, if anyone who's watching this has felt the same way, please let me know. You know, I want to know like what, you know, like percentage of people, those who meditate, have, you know, they've felt this way. Because something like this is so new to me. When it happened, it didn't really feel like anything because I was like feeling so much. I was feeling so whole, so abundant. But once I finished my meditation, you know, my eyes were still wet and there was tears in my cheeks, and at that moment I was like, what the hell just happened? You know, like what the hell was that? Because I've never felt anything like that, you know. I felt so whole. And let me tell you guys why and how I was able to feel this way. So there's this guy, his name is Dr. Joe Dispenza, and you can call him a doctor. He's got his thing. I mean, like, I don't know again, you know, like how to explain what he does, but once you watch his videos, once you know, see and try to learn from what he says, then you'll start understanding, you know, like what he actually means. I mean, like, you just need to watch him talk, you know, in the very first place. Watch him talk, and everything he says, at least for me, it only made sense. From the very first video I've watched, you know, like his video, and till now. And today I felt like I wasn't really paying attention to certain points, what he says, and today I did actually, right? I mean, like, I was watching his videos. Once I reached my, you know, usual place where I just sit down and do this thing, I was watching this video of his, a podcast basically, and it was some key things that I had missed. Now that I think of it, you know, in his initial, like, in the videos I've watched previously, I had missed certain things. And you know, like, there was a moment when I, like, just when I was just watching and listening to him talk, and I was like struck by certain things, what he said, and I immediately paused the video and started thinking, started improvising the way I was thinking, the way I was, applying, or how do you say this, the way I was practicing things, what he says before today, before today, and the way I did it today, there's a huge difference, but only a small thing made me realize this. Okay, I mean, I cannot exactly tell you what thing it was until and unless, you guys yourself, you listen to him, and because it's my life, right? And I've got my own set of problems, own set of, thoughts going on in my mind, and all sorts of other things. But everyone's life is not the same, right? You need to realize what is good for you, what works for you, and only you. Because what works for you is not necessarily going to work for everyone else, right? So I realized that, and then I paused the video and I started thinking that way, I started improvising, and I started feeling a lot. So I didn't even, continue the video. I kept my phone aside, sat down there, and started meditating. And it's amazing how much of a difference it made. It is crazy, and that's all I can say. I will maybe put some links in the description of this video so that you guys can check him out, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I'll see you guys again later. Okay, so I think it's time to end the video. Out for a walk again. I don't feel like sitting, I don't know why. But yeah, out for a walk. And I'm having fun walking and talking at the same time. So yeah, that's why I'm out here for a walk. And also for a smoke, yeah. And now, wait, what was I going to say? Yeah, what I was actually going to say was that was it for today's video. I think today was, although, I didn't do much throughout my day, but I did something, and that something is making me feel like I did, something really productive. That was really productive, And now that I shared with you guys, I felt the kind of feeling that I had never felt before. I felt that, and now I just can't, shake this feeling off my head. I'm just thinking whether it is possible to feel the same way again or not. I don't know whether it's possible or not, but the only thing I know is I'm going to do it again. Man, that feeling is so good, so great. So yeah, I'm gonna do it again, and I asked you, I asked you guys whether, if there's any one of you who has felt the same way. Please let me know if you felt the same way. and let me know how your experience was. And by the end of this video, I just want to say that if you're watching, please do like if you like it, if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. Usually I don't do all these things, you know. I'm like not into, you know, like talking big, and because I don't, you know, I it's hard for me to explain things in the first place, and I don't feel like doing it much. So I chose to do a thing that I know how to do. I know how to transform people. I know how to transform my body. I've done it more than one time. So I decided to do the same thing again. And usually I post about my workouts, you know, again, going on a walk with my dog, my pet dog, workouts, and basically in the short run, for now, it's nothing exciting to watch. There is nothing exciting to watch in my channel, but I believe and I can see that, you know, me being consistent with whatever I am doing right now is going to, you know, like take me quite a long way and long way further. And I can see me getting back to shape, in the kind of shape I was in before, and, you know, like feeling, and like this time after being in that shape, I'm going to be like more grateful with whatever I have, because previously what was happening was that I had a decent, a good physique, and I never, you know, like realized that physique was good enough, you know. I used to feel like it's never good enough. So that's basically what I'm trying to say, and I took it for granted, and then, you know, things happened, life happened. I developed a condition called sciatica, and that shit is, I mean, that shit sucks. So, but I mean, at the end, I just want to say, I don't want to say anything. If you want to like it, if you want to, you know, like, if you let me know, yeah, let me know if you guys liked, you know, like me talking, if you guys want to see me talking like more, or if you guys even, you know, liked it even a little bit, me talking, then please let me know. You know, I would, because I love talking to people. But now that I've found this alternative of, you know, like expressing my feelings, or, you know, like just saying things out loud without having anyone beside me to talk to, is amazing. And, you know, like I never knew I could do this much, you know, like I could like express this much, like even better than sharing things with people, like in real life, in you know, like in different ways. I feel like this is more of a thing, more of my thing, you know. So let me know, you guys, if you like me talking, you know, if you liked how I talk or whatever, let me know, and I might do more of this, right? Along with the things I do, I might do more of this and less of what I'm doing. I mean, I think I'm going to do everything, pretty much everything at the same time. So wait a minute. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sayonara.